Do I even need to say anything in the intros anymore? New essentials drop. Here we go. If you're new here, my name's Sharoy and I love to do content on streetwear and sneakers. If that sounds like something you're interested in, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, leave a thumbs up on today's video, and comment down below if you've picked up anything from the most recent essentials drop. As always, these videos tend to get a little long, so there's timestamps below for you guys to skip ahead to the part you're most interested in, but I always recommend watching the full video. Now let's get started. First up, we got logos. So this collection, like the previous one, also has the Essentials Fear of God ARC logo over here. And we also have the raised rubberized letters. We also have pieces like the football jersey that feature just the Essentials spell out and the same rubberized letters. This logo here is more reminiscent of the hoodies that were super popularized by TikTok and were at an all-time high at one point. Now let's talk about the colors. As you can see, it got 3 different ones lined up because there's only 3 colors from this drop. So let's break them down. First up, we have jet black. Now this is just a pure black, no fading or anything else going on with it. Next up, we have light heather, which is a lighter gray and a heather tone, as you guys can see in this close-up over here. And finally, we have seal. Now this is more of a beige/tan color, so if you're going for it, just keep that in mind. Let's have one final look at all 3 of these colors side by side. We have jet black at the bottom, light heather gray, and seal up top. Personally, my favorite from this entire drop has to be this light heather gray. This particular gray really does stick out to me and is one of my favorites that's dropped in a while. Now, before we get onto the try-on part, which is why all of you are here, let me give you guys my dimensions because you're going to ask for it multiple times anyways, but here you guys go. Currently, I'm 130 pounds. I lost a little bit of weight because I was sick for a while. Got to get it back, but right now, as I'm recording this, I'm 130 pounds and I'm 5'5". If you guys are wondering what that is in centimeters, that's around 165 centimeters. If you guys do not see a particular piece you're interested in, that's because I've already reviewed it in my previous essentials video, which I'll link up there for you guys. So if you're not seeing the piece, check out that video and hopefully it'll be able to help you out. First up, we have the long sleeve t-shirt, which retailed at 120 Canadian dollars. This is in the seal colorway, and as you guys can see, the lettering here is in that mint colorway that I really liked during the previous drop, which I actually showed you guys in the last video. I'm gonna give you guys a second right now to guess the sizing on this t-shirt. It is not extra small. It is double extra small, guys. Take this in. Double extra small, and it is still long on me. This is insane, guys. I know I'm a shorter individual, but double extra small. Like my waist is right here. The lettering ends right here. That is not a lot of spacing between the ending of the logo and my waist. This is ridiculous, guys. This is just getting insane. Yes, it is more fitted because I went to a double extra small, but it's still pretty baggy. I wouldn't even say oversized, just baggy. That's what I say every single time. Big difference between oversized and baggy. This is what I call baggy. This is like a t-shirt I'd grab to go to sleep in, not something I'd rock outside on a regular basis. Even if I was to get it cropped, it would look okay on me. It wouldn't be exactly what I want it to be. So this isn't the direction that I personally like for essentials, but it's what Jerry wants, so that's what he's gonna do. I'm not the designer or creative director of this brand. I'm just a consumer at the end of the day. So let me give you guys a quick 360 of this here in all its glory at the true length. As you guys can see here, the arms fit a little better, but overall, still pretty baggy on me. And this is the smallest size they offer. If they offer a triple extra small, maybe I'll get that so it actually fits me, but at that point, I don't even know if my neck would get through the t-shirt. And in terms of the neck, we got that structured neckline over here for you guys. I actually prefer this neckline, so they did something right on the t-shirt. Overall fit is fine in the arms. I like the bagginess overall. When it comes to the arms, it's relaxed, it's good. It ends where my wrist should be or relatively close, so that's fine. But in general, this is 2 sizes down from what I'd regularly wear, which is a size small, if it's not an oversized tee. So as you guys can see, if I was to get it cropped, maybe I would keep it. I don't know, but I'm just not sold on this particular piece here. Next up, we have the football jersey / t-shirt, which retailed at 105 Canadian dollars. This is in the light heather colorway, and this is a size double extra small, just like the long sleeve t-shirt was that I showed you previously. This is meant to fit like a jersey, so I keep that in mind when I'm about to say this. My wrist is here, my elbow is here, and the sleeve ends here. So halfway between my wrist and my elbow is where the sleeve ends. Similar fit to a jersey. Overall, it's completely fine when it comes to a jersey. Still pretty large in my opinion. It's pretty roomy, it's pretty big. But since it is not actually a jersey material, it's just like a cotton t-shirt, On me, it looks like I'm about to be admitted somewhere or I'm going to a spa. It doesn't look good on me. I can see someone styling this properly and looking good on them if they were relatively taller. But on a shorter individual like myself, this is a no-go for me. It's just not it for my frame, for my physique. These newer essentials drops are more to just show you guys what is going on with essentials than it is to add to my collection. Because in all honesty, if I was to step outside in this, it looks like I escaped from somewhere. Like someone's going to call somebody and say, I think somebody ran away and you should come pick him up. Or if a gust of wind blows by, I am just going to be straight up in the air. Like this thing, I could go parasailing in at this point or hang gliding, whatever it is. But I'm doing one of those activities in this shirt over here. One thing I will say that it is a V-neck similar to a jersey, but what I do appreciate is a detail that is actually overlapped. It's not just like a V-neck t-shirt from back in 2010 where it's just straight down. It is overlapped, so you do get that jersey aesthetic going on over here. Honestly, not a bad nighttime t-shirt. Both of these two t-shirts I've showed and reviewed so far, I would wear to sleep. This is the perfect thing instead of pajamas to throw this on with a pair of shorts and go to bed. This is the perfect nighttime fit here, but I'm not paying $105 to go to sleep in a set of expensive pajamas. This is not for me, but you guys got to see what it looks like. So once again, quick little 360 for you guys again. And that is the football jersey. Next up, we have the layered hoodie, and it comes in at a whopping 325 Canadian dollars. Insane, I know, but let's break it down. This is a size extra small, and it comes in two combined colorways. We have the jet black mixed with the light heather. And if you guys are wondering, this piece over here is actually a separate piece that is attached to the hoodie. We have the regular cotton polyester blend hoodies that we get every single season. And then up top is this nylon material that's sewn into the hoodie. You can actually lift this part up. You can't unattach it from the hoodie. It's bonded there together. As you guys can see on the sleeves here, you can't unattach it. It's just a nylon piece up top. And we have that same restrictive scuba neck hood that I do not like. But because of the nylon material, it does fit a little better. It's a little less restrictive. I still recommend going one size down overall for a nice fit that is slightly tapered, but still has that oversized feel to it. And there are pockets on this hoodie if you guys are wondering. They're just kind of hidden on the side over here and covered a little bit by the nylon piece up top. Let me give you guys a quick little 360. As you guys can see here, overall fit, not too bad. Would I pay $325 for a hoodie? Probably not. This here reminds me of like the Rocky training montage. Maybe it's the gray sweatpants combined with this fit here, but it looks like I'm about to be in an epic training montage. That's what it's giving me the vibes of, and that's not what I would pay $325 to look like. Overall, it's an interesting piece and concept. I like the fact that it is slightly cropped here. I think it's a nice new direction for essentials. I just don't know if it's for my style in particular. So it's a pass for me. But if you guys are wondering on sizing, go one size down and I think you'll be okay. Because of the material of the hood and this piece up top, it is less restrictive than the new scuba necks, which I don't like at all. I've stated it before. But you can get away with going one size down without getting completely suffocated by this hoodie. Now that you guys saw the layered hoodie, this one here is the layered mock neck, and it comes in at 300 Canadian dollars. This is in the size extra small as well. We have a different color combination this time. We have jet black and seal combined together in this particular piece. So Jerry considers the price of a hood at 25 Canadian dollars, which is good to know. As you guys can see here, this is less restrictive than the hoodie with the scuba necks because it's a mock neck. Easier to get in and out of. Similar piece over here. We have no branding up here on the front. We have the same nylon material, which actually continues to the inside over here. I consider this more of a jacket than I do a hoodie or anything I'll just throw on top. Had to wear a t-shirt under it, of course. But this is kind of like a piece you just throw on and go outside in. Layering it with a jacket in the spring is going to get pretty hot in this piece over here. It's pretty thick. It's pretty warm. I'm kind of sweating in it right now as I'm recording this video. And I showed you guys the front, but as you guys can see in the back, there is no Essentials logo back there. So this is one of those pieces where if you know it's Essentials, you know. We just got the rubberized tag on the sleeve here to let you know. Aside from that, It's completely unbranded everywhere else. Let me give you guys a quick little 360 of this piece over here. Overall, the fit is really good. I do like it. This is an interesting concept in a mock neck. I do prefer it in comparison to the hoodie. I'm just not on board with this crop piece over here. It just seems out of place. Maybe if I threw on another layer, it would get too hot, but maybe that would make it a little more aesthetically pleasing. Hear me out, but this basically reminds me of a streetwear version of a finance bro. You got your mock neck underneath, you got Jerry's version of a Patagonia vest up top. This reminds me of a springtime office fit, but just a streetwear version of it. It's pretty much that, and that's the best way I can explain this particular piece over here. Next up, we got the ribbed turtleneck, which came in at 155 Canadian dollars. This is a size extra small, and it comes in the seal colorway. Before I go on, I'm going to roll the turtleneck down, and then we'll get started. Now that we have the turtleneck in place here, you guys can see the rib material all across the hoodie. It has nice drop shoulders to it. No visible branding on the front or the back. It is just a nice ribbed hoodie. It is cropped in the waist, as you guys can see here, and it is relatively oversized still. I do like the length on this particular piece over here. It's not too bad. For me, I would still go down to a double extra small just because of how loose this fits on me. And as you guys can see here, we got some nice oversized sleeves as well. I just think it would look better on my particular body type to go 2 sizes down in this piece. Overall, the fit isn't bad though. Yes, the arms are a little long on me. I do feel like going 2 sizes down would be like a perfect fit for a more fitted look. But if you wanted to go for a slightly oversized look, then go 1 size down. Let me give you guys a quick 360 of this piece over here. Honestly, not a bad piece, but it's getting a little too warm outside for turtlenecks. So you might want to save this for next season, or maybe that random snowstorm or cold front that hits, you can rock this particular piece here. And the final top in today's video is a rib neck sweater. This comes in at 140 Canadian dollars. This is in a size extra small, and it is in the seal colorway as well. Give you guys a close-up of the neckline here. As you guys can see, it's more of a raw edge neckline. It is sewn shut, but that's the best way to describe it here because it's not a thick one like the t-shirts. It's not my favorite type of neckline, but it doesn't look bad on this particular piece. In comparison to the turtleneck, this does look fine. I feel like if I went with jet black, it would look better on me in comparison to the seal colorway because it kind of washes me out. But let's give you guys a quick little 360. And similar to the turtleneck, as you guys can see, it's slightly cropped in comparison to other pieces that I've shown in today's video, like the t-shirts. Overall, my waist is here, it ends here. It's not that big of a difference, and it looks pretty good. If I went 2 sizes down, I think it would be perfect, and I would actually like this piece a lot more. I can understand the hype behind this piece over here because there's no visible essentials branding. It looks more like a mainline piece in comparison to an essentials piece, which is really good for the individuals out there that want one that transitions well between essentials and other lines from Fear of God. And then if you guys are doing the math so far, Jerry considers a hood at 25 Canadian dollars and a turtleneck at 15 Canadian dollars. So that's a price difference between the turtleneck and the rib sweater over here. Now for the bottoms, we have the lounge sweatpants, which come in at 130 Canadian dollars. This is a size extra small, and the colorway is jet black. For this particular piece, I would definitely recommend going 1 size down because they're pretty relaxed all the way through these sweatpants. As you can see, it is slightly long on me, so I would have to roll it up or get it hemmed for it to fit perfectly on my frame. But it's not a bad length considering that I am a shorter individual. I rolled this one up slightly, I left this one relaxed. Honestly, with a pair of shoes, it wouldn't look too bad. It would just drape on top of them. So if you're wearing a chunkier silhouette, it would look pretty good with a sneaker. Honestly, I know I've been very critical of this entire collection when it comes to being super baggy and things like that. But when it comes to lounge sweatpants, he really nailed that relaxed look to it where it looks aesthetically pleasing in comparison to just looking completely baggy on you. If you wear it with an oversized tee up top, it honestly will look good and it will be a nice complete fit. And to show you guys a difference in fit between the relaxed sweatpants and the regular sweatpants, I'm going to show you guys those right now. And these here are the regular essential sweatpants. They come in at 130 Canadian dollars as well. So there's no difference in price point. This is also an extra small, and this one here is in the seal colorway. As you can see, it is slightly tapered in comparison to the relaxed sweatpants, and they do feature the elastic cuffs at the bottom. As you can see, it does feature a contrast elastic band at the bottom here in the same mint colorway as the long sleeve t-shirt, so you could wear these together as a set for a nice complete look. And as you guys can see in the 360, it is tapered as I mentioned previously. It is not as extremely tapered as previous Essentials collections. It's still a little bit roomier in comparison to the past. It's a nice fitting sweatpant, but I feel like you're getting a better bang for your buck with the relaxed lounge pants in comparison to the regular ones. I say that as well because I don't know how well this will hold up in the wash or over time. And once this kind of wears out, it kind of defeats the purpose of an elastic cuff. So I feel like the relaxed lounge pants is a much better look, and maybe I'm biased because I like that aesthetic right now, but that's the direction I would lean in. Now that we've gone through all the pieces, let me give you guys my final thoughts and opinions. First things first, this is technically a winter collection and winter is almost come to an end. The snow is melting outside where I am. It's getting up to 9 degrees outside right now, so it's getting relatively warm, and some of these pieces are tailored towards a more colder winter, which is not what the weather is looking like right now. Now, when it comes to the fit of this collection, it's a mixed opinion. I do like the fit of some pieces like the lounge pants. They fit perfectly in my opinion. The hoodies, aside from the scuba neck, do fit well. I just will never get on board with that scuba neck. It's not for me. I really hope Jerry brings back the original hood style. And with the t-shirts, I don't know who they're meant to fit. I know I'm a shorter individual, but I guess I'll never be able to own a newer Essentials shirt because of the sizing and overall bagginess of it. It doesn't look oversized, it's just completely baggy. I'll stick to my Uniqlo Aerism tees, and I guess I'll have to give up on the newer Essentials collections. And if I really want something, I'll have to go back into the past and grab something from StockX or Grailed or somewhere else and just pick up a collection that used to fit relatively better in comparison to the newer ones. Especially that mint lettering. If it fit right, I would 100% be keeping all of the pieces with that mint lettering on it, because the contrast is just chef's kiss in my opinion. The reality is though, I won't get a lot of wear out of these pieces because they are relatively thick and made for the winter months. And based on the weather outside, it's just not going to work out. I'd rather spend my money on spring and summer pieces that'll get wear out right now, instead of buying something, keeping it in the back of my closet for a few months, and then bringing it out and hoping I still like it by the time fall and winter come around for 2024. And we already know that Jerry's gonna go with a more collegiate style come fall and winter, and I'm more interested to try those pieces out than hold on to these for the entire year. In a way, it's been a blessing in disguise because if I do like the pieces, I keep them. And for the last few collections, I've been returning almost every single piece that I've picked up and shown you guys, because my first time trying it on is on the camera for you guys. So if I like it, I keep it. If I don't, I return it. And with my current proportions, these newer collections just aren't it for me. Hopefully the fall and winter ones with the collegiate style work, but as of right now, all these pieces are being returned. It's not the worst case scenario because I end up saving more money and I can put it towards items I truly enjoy, or just save it for a rainy day, which is also very important. Honestly, I'm not missing out on much because Jerry seems to be dropping a different line every single month, whether it be under Fear of Athletics, the main line, Essentials, something is dropping all the time now. So you're not missing out on much if you don't like any of the pieces from the Essentials collection. With that said, those are my opinions on this entire drop, but let me know what yours are down in the comment section below and we can have a nice discussion about it. Now this video has come to an end, but if you guys want to see more content from my channel, click on one of these two videos here. As always, I truly appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.